Man, I can't believe I actually did this, but I actually grinded up to full energy. It's like with 3 energy tanks, that's close enough I might be able to do it. If that doesn't happen. You just gotta spam him. Nice. I got lucky with him backing me against the wall there, because then I was able to just kind of just throw him right at him. That's the bombs. It is a good thing we looked. Holy crap. I can't believe the bombs were here. I mean, I'm glad they were, because that saves us from a lot of crap. Well, now the question is, all of those you have to get from the other way. Okay, so, well... Oh, no, I didn't mean to use missiles there. I wonder if it'll almost be quicker. I think it would, just to go back to the beginning here. Wonder what would happen if you put in that password on a vanilla, like, Metroid cartridge. I guess it would just have all the items that you had picked up that weren't what they originally were, but now they would be what they originally were. But it would just look really weird, because then the game would be like, how the hell did you do that? How did you get here without power bombs or whatever? Well, now that we have bombs, this is so much better. Because now we can actually do stuff. We can actually get around, we can explore, we can get more heart containers. We're gonna take some damage here. Here. This is ridiculous, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because I think that was all I needed to get there anyway. Yeah, the one I'm more concerned about is over here. Boop. We'll just get it and then we'll keep going. Eventually we'll find ourselves back in that other room, where we can get a whole crap ton more stuff. Boom, boom. I love the sound of bombs exploding in this game. It's just so good. For such a small item, you know. It's like, I don't know. You'd think it would just be like, or, you know, some like wimpy sound effect that you know what, maybe that works out. Because that was probably just a dead end anyway. And it looks like the second door goes there too. I think both doors go there, actually. Alright, so let's just watch ourselves here. Let's try and be a little more careful. Yeah, that's right. Give me that 20 energy, hell yeah. That's what I was doing last night. I was like aiming upward and managing to get both of them. Dude, stop doing that. It's me who's making the mistake. It's like, what am I telling them to stop for? Oh, if only I had that screw attack, jeez. Well, of course. Of course you would be at that exact spot in your trajectory. Or whatever, I don't know. Alright, so the secret here is right... maybe it's on the next screen. Actually, I'm not even sure that it's on this group of screens. Oh, it is. Okay, it's right there. You come down here, you get more bombs. That what the hell was that that just flew in front of my face? That was way too smooth of a flight for a fruit fly. And this is that fake Kraid that for the longest time as a kid I thought was the real Kraid, and I couldn't figure out why killing him didn't do anything. Or why he kept respawning. Or if I was doing it the wrong way. There's another energy tank. Oh, yeah. So now we pause. You see, that's basically all the upgrades here. So we can just get out of here then. Yay! Well, that's good. So far I'm up to 1 hour and 52 minutes on the recording, so we're making better time than we did last time. I mean, we're basically done with well, we're not done with Metroid because we don't have the Ridley totem yet. And that's still out there somewhere. Probably in Hyrule. If I had to take a guess here, there's not that much left. Well, there's still some stuff in Norfair we can get, but for the time being, well, yeah, now that I think about it, I can't really go back to Zelda because I still don't have the step ladder. Or, what was the other thing? There's like something else I needed there too. Not coming to mind at the moment, but I'm sure it will, given enough time. But that being the case, here's the thing, now that I have bombs, Metroid bombs, that makes all the difference in the world right there. Because now exploring Norfair will be possible. And there's like a veritable shit ton of stuff we can get there. And we really don't have much of Metroid, or much of Norfair filled in on the map now, do we? Ah. Thought I could sneak around to there. Guess I couldn't. Hmm. Yeah, I think before we head to Metroid, though, or head to, head back to Zelda, we should probably make it a point to, let me see. First of all, get the rest of our Brinstar upgrades, which includes a couple up here. I think there's like 3 of them up here, actually. There's the Varia Suit, there's an energy tank, and there's missiles. If I remember right, that's what's up here originally. There might just be an energy tank, I don't know. There is a missile though, right? Pretty sure there's a missile. Well, it's probably not going to be a missile this time, but it might be. Well, that's what we're going to find out here. I don't care if I take damage, I probably should care. It's really hard to actually keep your energy up in this randomizer in Metroid because of how there's so few ways to refill it. I don't need you, Waver, because I have the high jump boots. So there. Plus I don't have the ice beam anyway, so I couldn't have made no use of you anyway. Man, I love killing a Rio in 2 shots. Soda, you don't get to use the wave beam that often in this game. If ever. Plus, you never get to kill enemies crawling on the ground next to you. But you can do that now, too. See there? Alright, let's see what Varia Suit is. Maybe this can be vanilla? There's the stepladder, alright. It's a good thing we checked. Good thing we checked. That solves, basically, all of our Zelda problems right there. That opens up level 4 to us. That opens up the rest of level 5. And all these heart containers we've been picking up as well will open up level 8 for us a little more. I'm not sure what the logic is as far as like how many heart containers you have to say do level 6. Because level 6 is like that kind of level where you just, if you don't have a lot of heart containers, you just can't do it. Like, you'd have to be extremely good at the game to do level 6 with 3 heart containers. I mean, sure, I've done it, but hell if I remember how. Anyway, that's Mythals, and we don't care. Let's run over here and grab the energy tank, and then we'll be done here. Well, with this part of it, anyway. There's the Varia Suit! Oh, yes! Hell yes! Alright, and instead of going back to the left, we're just going to swing down the right side, because we still need to hit up the vanilla ice beam and see what's there. Vanilla Ice Beam. I didn't realize I just said that. That's bombs right there, but we already got that, so warp to Zelda. Let's go get that Ice Beam. So, are we missing anything now in Metroid that would enable us to, like, to fully explore Norfair is what I'm wondering. I guess the only thing we're really missing in Metroid now is the screw attack. And that's definitely not a required item. And, you know. Anyway. Hit the wrong square there. I think what I was saying earlier about it's hard to keep your energy up in this version of the randomizer. It's probably because a lot of the time you go without the Varia Suit. Once you get the Varia Suit, it becomes a lot easier. But it also helps if you actually, like, fight monsters instead of running past everything, which I've been doing. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. There's the Totem of Ridley. Well, shoot. I mean, that means we could basically just beat Metroid right now if we wanted to. Which you will have to do that to effectively finish the game. It won't count as you finishing the game. Like, if you go to level 9 right now, the old man in the second room will say you have to find the Triforce and beat Mother Brain. So he won't let you go through until you've done both of those things. So off to Norfair we go. Oh, there it is again. I think it's flying in front of my face. I think it's a fruit fly, but I'm not too sure. Norfair, we made it. So let's go to this really classic Norfair room. Famously, well, I was in here before and I didn't talk about this though, did I? Because I guess it's been a few years since I've been in this room. Because I never played like a Metroid 1 randomizer, did I? Played enough Super Metroid ones. But, yeah, this is that room. That was like one of the first times in my life I can remember thinking I'd love to just sleep there. And then ever since then, having dreams about rooms that look like this. Giant rooms with pool tables in them. It's weird the stuff your mind can make up. The places you go, I tell ya. Oh, that long beam sure would be handy. Sometimes that short range is kind of messing with my head a little bit. Don't spit on me, Polyp. Shut up, Polyps. And that's a missile drop we don't care about. Oh, that's it? That's all that's there? Jeez, man. But there's so much more to explore! Well... Are you sure there's not, like... There's not another way down from here, I know. I know there's not. Let's just KL this. Alright. So what we probably want to do now that we have bombs, we can go check behind where the high jump boots were. Or where the high jump boots are originally in vanilla. And that'll take us to where all the good stuff is. Or at least where several pickups are. Might not necessarily be all the good stuff, and then again, there's just no telling. And it's worth keeping in mind, we do have the step ladder now, so when we go back to Zelda, it's gonna be lots to do. I don't even know where this door goes, I'm just in here trekking through. It goes somewhere. Well, maybe this is just the one that goes to that weird place that had all of the stuff that I forgot about. Because there was one area that was like way more expansive than I remembered it being. Oh, you know what? I don't have the ice beam. Can I not get up here? Dude. I don't think I can get up here without the ice beam. Here, get your butt out of here. Can I kill you too? No. I might still be able to do it, but it would take like a little bit of finagling. Dude, it'd be so great if I could make that. Dude, I made it! I don't believe it! I can't believe I made it over that. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that's not in the logic. You wouldn't be expected to do that. So it would be impossible for the ice beam to be where I'm going, basically, is what I'm saying. That's all there is here anyway, so... So no big deal. At least we don't have to come back and do that later. I can't believe I made it up there. I was kind of about ready to give up there after a second. It didn't take me that long. It was like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. Well, I guess I should keep talking here, because we're just exiting the room we were just in. There's nothing too exciting about it. Let's get back to the high jump room and see what's in there. Or see what's behind there. That screw attack's gotta turn up eventually. Well, the thing is, like, I almost don't want to do so much Metroid, to the point that I have no Metroid left to do after I go back to Zelda, because if the screw attack is in Zelda, then I basically don't get to use it at all in this playthrough. Because as it stands, I'm about set up to finish Metroid right now. Like, I have both totems, I've defeated both bosses, both dummies. And now I'm primed to go get the last of the upgrades. Which could consist of basically anything. Oh, we're gonna have to do it again, are we? Nice. It's another way you can do it. It's like... Here, I'll show you, actually. Just lay one bomb down, and then start spamming the button until you get like that, and then you just kind of make it over. It's not actually that bad. The idea is you want to lay a bomb up high. That'll propel you high. So then when you jump coming out of it... Oh. There we go. It's not too hard. Not too hard, Daniel-san. Bling. So we're gonna go over here and grab Vanilla Screw Attack and whatever else we happen to run into. Vanilla Screw Attack, that sounds like something you'd get at Dairy Queen. Sounds positively delightful. I can just picture what it would look like, too. Boy, if they don't do something like that for Metroid Prime 4, I'd be so sad. So that would be like the greatest time to be alive, wouldn't it? Drive past a Dairy Queen and see a giant poster outside that says, Metroid Prime, grab your Vanilla Screw Attack here at Dairy Queen. Be a big picture of a, you know, like vanilla ice cream with all sorts of colors, neon colors, stirred into it in a spiral pattern, you know? It doesn't have to be anything fancy. They could use Nerds for all I care. Nerds the candy, I mean. So that's Vanilla Skyward right there. Vanilla Skyward? Were you about to say Skyward Sword or something? These guys aren't spitting. They must be choked up. Boing boing. Well, let's just keep going on in then. Let's check further into the depths. Norfair's got a big deep underbelly just waiting to be explored. These things are getting on my nerves. They're everywhere too. I'm managing to keep my energy up now, which is good. Now if only I could do the same in real life. No, I'm just kidding. So I think this just goes back to that same room. Yeah, so we don't need to be in here. Also, I don't care about using missiles to open a door. What? I was gonna say, you can totally open that. Don't even tell me that shit's for real. Okay, then this is gonna go to it the wave beam room? Yes, it is. I'm really glad they're not spitting fire for some reason. I've seen it to where they don't spit fire. I've never really understood why that happens, but... Whoop. Whoop. Was this just... Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, this was the one I never found, yeah. Last time, there were like 2 upgrades down here. They were the last ones in the game. I was looking for silver arrows, and I thought, well, they have to be here, because there's nowhere else for me to look. And it turned out they weren't here, because they were in level 9. Wow. It's like 2 of the shittiest pickups ever, man. So, there's still one more above us, and I believe that's Vanilla Wave Beam. That's another shake I'd like to have at Dairy Queen. Seriously, Dairy Queen, get on this. Sponsor Nintendo, man. Or Nintendo sponsored Dairy Queen. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but... But man, can you imagine? Oh. Oh, thank God. Thought I missed my chance there. Missed my ticket, boy, I tell you. Alright, let's get these things out of here, these bugs. Also, if you get stuck in one of these holes, you can do that same bomb jump that I was doing earlier to get out of it. So, just a little tidbit if you didn't know. I love that they made this to where you could see the other half of this monster. That's just... They didn't have to do that, but they totally did. Yeah, they're all choked up. They just can't breathe fire down here. Maybe it's too hot. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Energy tank! Oh my god, like we really need them anymore, man. You can also carry 7 energy tanks in this randomizer, which is totally awesome. There's a couple more things over there I could get. I'm kind of feeling like, at this point, I'm about ready to get back to Zelda. There's one more up there, too. There's a bunch more in Ridley's hideout, too. That kind of worries me a little bit. We didn't fully explore Ridley's hideout. We were definitely hardly equipped to. Wow, there's even one more up there I never got. So there's quite a bit we haven't done here. But this recording session's getting a little out of control, so I think I'm going to cut it there. It's not the best, not the most interesting cliffhanger, but hey, at least I farted, right? So that made it a little more interesting. Yeah, so next time on Zelda 1/Metroid 1 Randomizer, I don't know yet. It's either finish exploring Norfair, which is probably the smart thing to do, or go back to Zelda and look around using the step ladder. Hope that maybe we get the screw attack so that we can actually use it for the last little bit of our exploring here. Which I think I prefer that, actually. Because we've been in Metroid for a while anyway now, so... Yeah, well, anyway. Whatever I do, we'll find out next time. So see you guys later, and good night.